Established in 1997, Pioneer is a specialist in mechanical and civil engineering services. We serve major industries, from oil and gas, petrochemical, to utilities and manufacturing. Our main business is in mechanical engineering. We provide engineering expertise in piping systems engineering, weld mapping design and piping systems, we are equally capable in procurement and sourcing, fabrication, installation, commissioning, repair, and maintenance works. We act as contractors to asset owners, EPCC companies, and other main contractors. We are highly specialized in the areas of heat treatment, flange management, and NDT services. Pioneer enforces stringent quality assurance policies based on domestic and international standards. This is our commitment to compliance, safety, and quality. Civil engineering is our secondary service, which involves the construction of industrial and ancillary facilities. Pioneer is also capable of handling projects at other locations in Malaysia. Our business and warehouses are strategically located, with our HQ in Seremban, warehouses and stores in Pasir Gudang, Johor, and Bintulu, Sarawak. Our IPO funds will be invested in two strategic areas. Our new HQ at Sendayan, Negeri Sembilan, a workshop at Bintulu, Sarawak, and a selection of the latest machineries and equipment. Why Pioneer? Our quality management system is upheld by a dedicated in-house QA and QC team, which conducts detailed inspections throughout all fabrication and installation stages. Pioneer's established background, experience, and knowledge give us an advantage in this industry. Together, we can help you realize your business objectives.
2, 1. Congratulations to Pioneer Heat Holdings Berhad on the successful launch of its prospectus.
Which is provide the heat treatment services and also the entity bench management to the market. But however, in 2015, we have diversified to piping system engineering. Yeah.
All right. Sounds interesting. Would you mind to share a bit more? Who are your customers?
Our customer base are normally main contractors and EPCC for the industry of oil and gas and petrochemicals. Somehow we also work under the operators and the plant owners for the utilities and manufacturing.
Very well.
Hi, I'm Naveen from The Edge. I have 3 questions here. My first question is, from your IPO proceeds, you're setting up an office in Sarawak. Can you share to us about how it can improve your overall operation in terms of top line and bottom line?
I think without saying the top line, bottom line, I think it's more about what is the exposure you can receive in that particular region.
Okay, for our current, actually we are already in Sarawak. I can say that we are not prepared to going into Sarawak, but we are already in the Sarawak markets. And what we do, what we mentioned in the prospectus proceed for the expansion in Sarawak, because we can see that the pipeline opportunity is there. So we hope that we can expand our workshop and all that to cover from the fabrications work to the and site elections as well. So, but currently we are just provide the service for, the East Market. Currently we are just provide the service for site elections. So we hope that with the proceed we can have our own workshop so that we can do the fabrications as well.
Are you already in talks with any potential clients in Sarawak?
Yeah. We have a few existing projects there at current, and we also in the pipeline of tendering for the news project. Hopefully, and we also recently secured the Petros registered vendor license.
Okay. So my next question is, do you see any decline in the demand from oil and gas and petrochemical sectors despite ongoing Middle East conflict?
For this one, I think the Petronas and the oil and gas market, they always have their yearly capex. So I don't see any declines on the oil and gas industry. The projects, and also we actually can, if there is any decline on the oil and gas industry, for our companies, we are a mechanical engineering company. We are not only focused on oil and gas, but also the petrochemicals, utilities like power plants, and also the manufacturing. So for us, I can say that the demand is still there.
Okay, so my last question is regarding your financial figure. As at March 31st, your balance sheet shows total borrowing of 15.38 million. Can you share why repayment of your bank borrowing never came to your mind when allocating the IPO proceeds?
To answer your
So at first, actually, we already planned that how we allocate the IPO funds. The purpose of this want to do IPO actually is want to expand our operations. So that's why we are not actually in mind to do the repayment to existing borrowers. And you can see that in our figures, actually the gearing ratio is quite good. And I don't think that the current borrowers actually is a very critical thing for us.
So the ratio is below 1, so it's at a healthy level.
Yes.
So I think most of the people would more prefer for expansion instead of just preparing for bank borrowings.
Yes.
Generally, right?
Hi, and Chia is from Seychelles. Could you kindly share that the main benefits that the new Senayan HQ will bring to the company?
Okay. Why we're going to set the workshop and also the HQs at the Senayan there. So initially the land is belong to the company. So, and originally we are also from Negeri Sembilan, and we think that the developments, as you can see, for the past two 3 years, the developments in Negeri Sembilan is quite good. And we set up these facilities is actually to enhance our capability to serve our center regions as well.
So my next question is what is the current size of the group's order book and how long does it provide revenue visibilities for the company? Thank you.
So for the current order book as per the LPD is 15 million. So the turnaround time will be like 6 to 12 months.
So good morning.
Yeah.
Pioneer's gross profit margin is affected by subcontractors, the hiring of subcontractors, as well as the project size. I understand from our perspective that the small projects generates better profit margin, and larger projects lower margins and more competition from other competitors. So how does Pioneer in the forthcoming years maintain and sustain the gross profit margins?
I said that as well as actually we did purchase a lot of the machineries and also we have the low cap here. So that's why we can have save of the rental of the equipment, so we can less use of our subcontractors as well as we have our own capacity to do the projects. So from that we can save the rental cost. Also with less utilizations of the subcons, we believe that actually the gross profit will be improved.
By how much?
By how much? I think
generally it's more about lowering the capex because the capex is not high as well. So I think as in the long term, definitely the margins will improve, right? Yeah. Any more questions from the floor? No, very well. Yeah,
What's
one
the
more.
win rate for Pioneer for small and large projects?
Success rate historically.
Okay, based on our historicals, we can see that about 60 to 70% of win rate for what project that we tenders, no matter small or large.
Maybe you can also share a bit about your order book as at 22nd of July. Order book. Which level?
Already.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I think it's
So as per LPT, our revenue, our order book is about 15 million. So we are still 50. So we are still actively in the tendering as well. For us, our financial year is March of next year. So the time period for us is still ongoing.
okay. Maybe one
Okay, one more things I want to highlight that is we companies also now are focusing on the Sarawak market since last 2 weeks or last month we already obtained the Petros registered vendors license. So I think the oil and gas booming at this Sarawak is a quite big opportunity to us to participate as well.
Good. You have a question? Back.
Hi, Pioneer Heat's revenue grew from about 16 million in 2023 to close to 100 million in 2026. So what's the main factors behind this growth and what can we further expect? Is it sustainable?
Okay, so the factors to support this growth is mainly about the mechanical projects that we secure. So based on the financial years, last year financial years we actually secured a big mechanical project which is called RCU projects.
How about your PAT? Because 2026 is only about 8% compared to 12% 2025. What can we expect moving forward? Thanks.
Okay, so as per 2026 financial, the PAT margin here is softened just because that we are in the expansion stage. So we did incur more headcounts, depreciations, overheads, and also the professional fees. So that's why you can see that there is a slightly decrease. But I think with the IPO proceeds that the performance of the PAD here will be improved, as what I just mentioned. Thank you.
Very well, very well.
The outlook for the rest of the 2026 for Pioneer.
The outlook. I think Ken mentioned a bit that you guys are consistently been tendering a lot of projects, right?
So I'm quite confident with the futures outlooks, and since you can see the potentials pipeline is there, project pipeline is there, and we are still consistent and actively in tendering. So I think that's good for us.